Hey guys, in this video I'll try to explain how naval invasions work. So let's begin. So actually before explaining how they work, I want to talk about why would we want to do it. And there could be many reasons, such as let's say from UK, like the Normandy landing. They didn't have land access to the country, and then they navally invaded to Normandy, and that gave them land access to the country. And reason could be that, but another reason might be, for example, this is just imagination, right? Let's say you are fighting here, and this is the front line, and enemies are here. So you have been stagnant for some time. There's not really there's nothing new on the eastern front or western front. There was a movie like that, if you know. So yeah, if the front line has been stagnant, or you want to distract the enemy, and you might want to do like naval invasions around the front line. You know what I mean? Opening new front lines basically. And the reasons could be that. One example for this is Japan did this in the whole world. Well, the Sino-Japanese war. Japan did this. Maybe the reason was different, but they did it. So, so after talking about why we would want to do, so let's talk about where. You should choose this carefully, because let's say there's a naval invasion plan to Italy, and Italy has lots of mountainous regions, right? There's the Alpines here. Like, Italy has lots of mountains, or any other country, if it has like hard terrain to advance. So you're gonna want to choose nice territory. What I mean by that is it's easier to advance, because think about it. Mountains have like natural defenses. This is harder than comparing to these like plains. So, and okay, so why where? And actually, where I want to talk about this a little bit more, because let's say you're doing like an invasion to, let's take this example again. If the enemy has air superiority, is your landing is going to be much more difficult than if you had air superiority yourself. And because what could happen is, as you're landing, the enemy could bomb your landing, and that's not very good. So where we talked about it, and I guess we can talk about how now. So before doing the landing, you might want to make your job easier, right? Let's take this example again, Normandy. Let's say you're landing in here, right? And before landing, you might want to gather information about the place. Information could be like how many troops they have, and how is the terrain looking like, is the weather nice, is the weather nice, what could other helps be, is there any enemy armor such as tanks or motorized divisions, how is the supply looking like, which is very important when doing naval invasion. Supply, you want to have complete naval, maybe not complete, but um, the majority of the naval superiority here should be on the friendly side. Why? Because even if you do land here, uh, you still have to supply your landing um, equipment, food, you know, those kinds of things. So you want to have naval superiority. Um, you could, before sending in the troops, you could do like a recon mission to help with the info. Um, what else? I guess those are it for now. And once you are landing, right? Let's say you're landing here. Um, what you want to do is let's imagine just a troops landing, right? And it's a shoreline, so you can't really go back. And you want to grab like a naval port, so your ships and convoys can land. So because you need supplies, supplies one of the most important things when doing naval invasions. Okay, so once you so you did that. Meanwhile, you should have your engineers dig into the soil, because that would make your defense better. And have your breachers breach the choke points, capture bunkers and stuff. And logistics is again very important, because you don't want to run out of supplies while doing a naval invasion. You're far from home. So, how do you support this landing? Well, we talked about the stuff, but in addition, you can do ship attack. And your ships, let me draw a ship. Okay, the ships might do like attacks from the sea, you know. So they could launch like mortar ammunition, or I don't know what they have. And once again, air superiority and ground attack missions are very important. CAS, close air support, maybe bombing the forts and stuff before landing would help a lot, I think. Recon. Yeah. And I think those are the things I wanted to talk about. Let me think. Okay. Okay. This is what I wanted to talk about. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and bye.